Dear students, hope you all are fine during this pandemic, and you have to be very careful during this period. Stay safe, stay at home, and learn more. So today I am making this video for you, and let me start from the beginning so that all of you can understand. Let me make first slideshow first. The other day I talked to you about partnership, and today I'll discuss about the basic characteristics of partnership. What are the characteristics of partnership? That thing I'm going to discuss with you all today. So our topic is uh, uh, our topic our topic is partnership lesson 1, and I'm Dr. Gigi Bonik of Guwahati Commerce College. So so today I'll take the topic characteristics of partnership. Characteristics of partnership. Before that, I'll tell you what is partnership exactly. See, when two or more persons jointly start a business and agree to share the profits and bear the losses, either equally or according to some other agreed ratio, the business is said to be partnership business. So there should be two or more persons, and there should be business, and there should be sharing of profits and losses. And sharing of profits and losses can be shared equally or according to some other ratio. And regarding the characteristics, you have to remember that partners are individually known as partner and collectively they are known as firm. And the business of the firm may be carried on by all the partners or any of them acting for all. So this any of them acting for all, you can remember that any partner can be working on behalf of others. So this is one of the characteristics of partnership. Partnership is governed by the rules and regulation of Indian Partnership Act 1932. Please remember Indian Partnership Act 1932. And there is another act involved in partnership. You should remember that act is Indian Contract Act. In certain points, Partnership Act is not clear and silent. So those things are decided by Indian Contract Act. And according to Section 4 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, Section 4 Indian Partnership Act 1932, what is the definition given for partnership? Please see. Please remember the section. Definition is given. Partnership is a relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. So this is the definition given by Partnership Act. We should learn this definition. Partnership is the relation between two or more persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. So now we have to go for the characteristics of partnership specifically. According to Partnership Act 1932, the partners are individually, the members who have started the business are individually known as partners, and collectively they are known as a firm. You please remember this thing. And now the characteristics. If you go by the characteristics of partnership, the number one characteristics of partnership is existence of an agreement. Remember, in partnership business, there should be an agreement. Agreement may be oral, agreement may be in writing. When agreement is in written form, it becomes partnership deed. But agreement has to be there. No partnership, no agreement, no partnership. That you remember. Existence of an agreement. This is the most important characteristics of partnership. Number one, that there should be an agreement. The number two, partnership must have a business in between. Without a business, there cannot be a partnership. Remember. And the business must be lawful. So the relation between the person who have started a business, so business has to be there. Without business, there cannot be any partnership. And then, even if business is there and sharing of profits is not there, it will not be business, partnership. It has to be sharing of profits. There should be business, and partners must have agreed that they will be sharing the profits and bearing the losses either equally or according to some other ratio. So sharing of profits is one of the characteristics. Number 3. Then agency relationship. This is also a characteristic of partnership. The relation between the partners is agent and principal. You know, principal means someone who under whom other person is working, and principal is responsible for the other person's work. So here, suppose I have given you some work to do. I am the principal, you are the agent. Now, this way, there's a relation, and I'll be responsible for the work I have given to you, which you do as my agent. I'll be responsible for that. So here, partners, in case of partners, each and every partner is an agent, and each and every partner is a principal. Each partner is agent to other partners. Each partner is principal to other partners. This is characteristic number 4, agency relationship. And then membership. Remember, minimum 2 persons have to be there. Minimum number of members in all cases is 2. And maximum upper limit is not defined by Partnership Act 1932. But maximum number of members in a partnership firm, according to Companies Act 2013, it is 100. So maximum number is given by Companies Act 2013, and it is 100. And minimum number is always 2. But in case of banking business, if the business is of banking, then maximum number of members in the firm is 10. And then nature of liability. Nature of liability of the partners is unlimited. This you remember. Liability of the partners is both individual and collective. If the asset of the firm is not sufficient to pay the creditors, then creditors can collect the money from the private property of each and all of the partners. So that is the limited, it is unlimited liability. Liability is not limited to the amount of capital they have contributed to the business. The liability is unlimited. When the business is not in a position to pay their creditors, then creditors may collect their money from the personal property, private property of the partners. So remember, the nature of liability of the partners is unlimited. Then fusion of ownership and control. Remember, fusion means mix up. In the eye of law, the identity of partners is not different from the identity of partnership. So partners and partnership are in the same platform. They're same, you can say, because the management and control of the partnership is with the partners only. Partners are the owner, partners control, and partners manage. So the ownership and control are mixed up together. Like in company, ownership and management are separated. But here in partnership, ownership and management are in a fusion. They are owners and they only manage. And then non-transferability of interest. It means that if a partner wants that he will transfer his interest to any other person to make him a partner in his place, he cannot do it without the consent of all the other partners. If all the other partners agree, no problem. But without the agreement of other partners, one partner cannot transfer his share of partnership to any other person, and to make the any other person partner in his place, it cannot be done. So non-transferability of interest. And the last, the characteristics is registration of firm. Dear students, please remember, partnership may be registered, may not be registered. Registration of partnership firm is not compulsory under the Act. But if partnership is registered, it can get some advantages. That's a different thing altogether. But if you are asked a question whether partnership is registered or not, registration compulsory or not, you say no, registration of partnership is not compulsory. So thank you very much. You study these things and go by this video, and also you study from the books, and PPT is with you. You can refer to this, what I've written in a brief. You can refer to book for the details. So thank you very much. Stay blessed always and stay safe always. Thank you. So let us stop here.